Le who? The her.
There are situations in life, and this is one of them, where there must be a winner and loser.
That's going on, my beautiful, gun anxious, gun ingenio, gun despairing, gun forlorn, gun frantic, and gun tornadoes.
All right, folks, we're just sold back. Marvel, 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 money, money, money. Who do you trust? Me? I'm making $1 billion again. And where is James Gunn? He's at home. Why didn't you be fired?
James Gunn must find a quantum consultant or a wizard-level mathematician to understand the odds of how bad 2026 could have been, and most especially this pre-summer movie season moment thus far. It's a beautiful, perfect, stillborn, sorry, embes graceful crash.
This is a disaster.
On the other hand, the combination, the perfect alignment, the match of matches of matching that Marvel has gone through in the past 2 weeks has surpassed the entire success of the DC view.
We are back, baby. We are back. We are back.
And everyone that doubts, well, I invite you to check the facts, the reality of the actual things, not the reality of your little navel where the most obnoxious opinions float and orbit around like the intellectual black hole that some DC truth talkers choose to live in.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. Get it out of my face.
First and foremost, the success of Marvel at San Diego Comic-Con was immense and undeniable. And yes, once again, they took the trophy home because, well, it basically did not find a natural opponent on the pitch. And there was a time when that success actually mattered because it boasted soon-to-be-released movies and the future ones in the same year or season. Marvel's San Diego Comic-Con panel has some absolutely glorious moments that made every Marvel fan shake, shiver, and tremble in expectation for the movies and phases to come.
Wow. Is this really happening?
Robert Downey Jr.
I got this whole family around me to assist me in finally being an arch enemy.
My name is Ricky. That's a mononym like Cher or Madonna. When do you start filming?
It's in the can, bro. Look around you. Did you bump your head?
I see. So there's no additional photography, no overages, hot costs, maybe last minute additions.
I want you guys to give a warm welcome to our new Black Panther.
Thank you so much. Thank you to this amazing family that I have the honor and the privilege and the blessing to join.
And Marvel's cake only gets bigger, creamier, juicier, and sweeter after San Diego Comic-Con, when not so unexpectedly, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, that's Marvel calling it out before everyone can notice. It's their new day, marked a staggering 1 billion, yes, 1 billion by now, blowing 1 billion global opening, something James Gunn and the Gunn Tardados can't even dream of. Now, the juiciest part of it all. How is this actually blowing up at the VC view? Spoiler alert, not good.
Spider-Man Brand New Day opened to 927 million globally. One movie, one weekend. And it still had 13.8 million to spare. Good Lord! Every time a Gunn DC movie underperforms, the excuse machine fires up about superhero fatigue. Yeah, superhero fatigue is not real. I've always told you guys that superhero fatigue is not real. What it is modern audience movie fatigue, woke fatigue, propaganda fatigue, pandering fatigue, all under that umbrella. Sorry, superhero fatigue is a myth, and Brand New Day just proved it again. Audiences are not tired of superheroes. They are tired of movies they don't want to see. Look at the splits. Brand New Day debuted at debut is 61.7% international, with 572 million coming from overseas. Gunn's Superman pulled in just 42.7% of its total from international markets. Supergirl was barely better at 42.8%. As we have been pointing out, overseas audiences keep showing up for everything except Gunn's output.
Good Lord. What have we been telling all of you Gontards? You think that David Ellison, yes, the future owner of Warner Brothers, if you don't believe it, just check my latest video. We'll look at one weekend, 1 billion Spider-Man. 3 weekends, no one's the Odyssey, 1 billion again. I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? Shimmy Dose is right, and let's keep it that way. Is it what you Guntards think?
You stupid.
Let us repeat so even you Gun Tardados, Gun Shoes, Gun Bozos, and Gun Glazers can capture this. Ship-a-Girl, the death, Spider-Man, the service, and the merger, the burial. It is not so sad at all in the end, because someone is actually having fun at this. At least one person. I mean, this guy said, believe it or not, that a post can do just as good as a trailer or even a Comic-Con major presence.
But let's look at what James Gunn said in regards to them missing the Comic-Con. James Gunn says that the DC Universe's absence from the Comic-Con comes down to cost, not the state of the industry. I think it's a case-by-case basis. It just depends on the situation. Sometimes you really benefit from going to the Comic-Con and spending millions of dollars and selling an idea, especially when you have a great trailer. But other times, I post a picture of the cover of the screenplay on Instagram for $0, and it is equally effective. It gets just as much press. So you have to kind of always ask yourself, what is it that's worth spending money on? They can lose $250 million on Supergirl, but they can't spend several millions of dollars going to the Comic-Con? Really? They are specifically chasing an audience that simply does not exist. They have an idea of what they think that audience is, But it's certainly not the comic fans, because they've pissed off the comic fans. They've got projects coming up. They have Lanterns. They have Clayface. They have Man of Tomorrow. They certainly could hype all of this up. But here's what they really know. He just doesn't want to spend his time, because in the end it doesn't matter. He's not going to be there anymore. If this universe was going to continue, they would be out there hyping the crap out of it right now, but they have no faith in anything that's been done. This guy has ruined DC. And anybody who tells you otherwise, they're lying to you.
Here's for you, Gumtordados. Here's for you. In this meantime, Lord and Savior Zack Snyder is soaring, flying high and breaking through the stratosphere of the pop culture. For all of you Snyder haters who claim, oh, look at Joe Snyder Targs, you only care about Zack Snyder DC movies, you have no idea what he's doing next, you don't care, because he has no career, he has no future. Well, first and foremost, what really hurts you is the fact that you gumtards, you gum traitors, find the utmost excuses. Even Spider-Man, the new Meta Blaster hit and Marvel release, exactly because it resembles a Snyder movies.
I feel like for a title that says Brand New Day, it does feel like the same old shit. Marvel Studios and Sony do not trust Tom Holland to carry his own Spider-Man franchise, because every single time he gets a film, they inject like 20,000 heroes into his film. I don't get it. Do they not have faith in Tom Holland? Do they not trust Tom Holland's ability to carry a Spider-Man franchise? There are certain points here where Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, is introduced. That action scenes that you seen in the trailer TV spots, that's it. It's hot trash. I thought I was getting a big, epic, cool action sequence for Spider-Man and the Hulk, and you get none of that here. A complete waste of Hulk, once again. This Spider-Man Brand New Day film is not a Spider-Man film. It is a setup for the X-Men film. So the first half is a Spider-Man film, the second half is an X-Men film. And I'm like, why are you doing this to Tom Holland once again? I don't get it. Why do you keep treating this boy like this? Stop doing this. I've just come to the conclusion that this Spider-Man franchise it's just not for me. It's not for me, and that's fine. But like I said, first half I thought was pretty solid until they started to regurgitate what John Watts did story-wise with the first trilogy. I thought it was eh.
Zack Snyder is on the verge of making, post-producing, and releasing 3 major movies in a matter of the year. One of them, most likely, with the house of amazing directors, that is A24, a place that James Gunn would even think that he's going to meet. It's a classic, one of the landmarks of the action genre, of the landmark age of the genre of the 80s, which is Escape from New York. And I guarantee you that Snyder fans, like Shimi Gunn fans, are confident, eager, and excited about these new movies too. But more importantly, the timing of these releases knew about the at least end of Shimi Gunn's contract, which would not be extended either on Netflix and even last on Paramount, which means whatever Snyder is doing, the way he's handling it, he knows stuff. So the months to come are of a beautiful, blooming field rising before the Faco Snyder fans, the Snyder Bros, the Snyder Glazers, whatever you call them, but most of all, the Rio DC fans who never lost hope and most especially never gave up on the Rio DC.
And all the whores and politicians will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."
Well, if you stayed thus far, like, subscribe, share, and we'll be seeing in the future.